Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, İlham Məmmədov. President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, called President İlham on January 8th. During the phone conversation, an exchange of views on bilateral ties between Azerbaijan and Turkey, regional and global issues was conducted. Recep Tayyip Erdogan emphasized that cooperation between the two countries will develop based on the principle of one nation, two states in all the areas. Saying that he supports the accomplishment of sustainable peace in the region of South Caucasus, President of Turkey said that they will always continue to stand by Azerbaijan. President İlham in his turn said that fraternal, friendly and strategic allied relations between Azerbaijan and Turkey were developed based on the principle of one nation, two states, and our countries always stood by each other. During the phone conversation, the sides exchanged views on the prospects of cooperation between the two brotherly countries in 2025. They also noted the continuation of contacts between the head of states. On January 8th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham received Magdalena Grono, the European Union Special Representative for the South Caucasus.
Magdalena Grono expressed her gratitude as a head of state for the reception in her new position. She extended her deepest condolences regarding the plane crash and expressed hope that all causes of the accident would be thoroughly investigated. Magdalena Grono described Azerbaijan as an important partner of the European Union, highlighting the European Union's interest in ensuring lasting stability in the South Caucasus region. Grono emphasized Azerbaijan's significance in the regional and broader context and underscored the importance of dialogue between the European Union and Azerbaijan in this regard. She also praised Azerbaijan's substantial contribution to Europe's energy security and stressed the importance of energy cooperation. President İlham noted that cooperation between Azerbaijan and the European Union has a rich history. The discussion covered areas of mutual interest, including energy, transportation, investments, trade, and other sectors. The head of state stated that Azerbaijan would continue its efforts to ensure lasting peace and stability in the South Caucasus region, emphasizing the ongoing bilateral negotiation process between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Both sides underscored the importance of continuing contacts to further develop cooperation between Azerbaijan and the European Union.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham received Secretary of Supreme National Security Council of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ali Akbar Ahmadian, on January 8th.
The head of state emphasized that Ali Akbar Ahmadian's visit to Azerbaijan provided an excellent opportunity to discuss prospects for the development of bilateral relations. Expressing gratitude for the reception, Ali Akbar Ahmadian noted his satisfaction in visiting friendly and brotherly Azerbaijan. He conveyed greetings from Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei and President Masoud Pezeshkian to the President of Azerbaijan. President İlham thanked Ahmadian for the greetings and asked him to communicate his own greetings to Iran's Supreme Leader and President. Ahmadian underlined the unmatched cultural, historical, religious, and civilizational ties between Azerbaijan and Iran in the region, noting that it is impossible to find two countries with such a long-standing history of relations. He congratulated Azerbaijan on its success in liberating its territories, restoring territorial integrity and sovereignty, expressing delight over these achievements. The meeting also addressed political, economic, transportation, energy, and other areas of cooperation between the Republic of Azerbaijan and Islamic Republic of Iran. President İlham highlighted the strong bonds between the Azerbaijani and Iranian peoples, emphasizing the importance of cultivating friendly and brotherly relations between the two countries. The head of state noted that Azerbaijan places particular importance on enhancing ties with Iran across all fields and recalled with satisfaction the visits of high-level Azerbaijani delegations to Iran following its recent presidential elections. President İlham expressed his gratitude for the congratulations regarding the full restoration of Azerbaijan's territorial integrity and sovereignty, as well as the liberation of the country's lands from occupation. The head of state highlighted that during the occupation, Armenia caused extensive damage to Azerbaijan's territories, desecrated cultural and religious monuments, including mosques, and used places of worship to house pigs and cows. President Ilham Aliyev reaffirmed Azerbaijan's support for resolving regional issues by regional states, noting that Azerbaijan initiated the 3+3 format, which emphasizes regional cooperation. The president reiterated that the involvement of external forces from outside the region is unacceptable. The meeting also focused on the importance of developing the North-South transport corridor as well as the trilateral cooperation between Azerbaijan, Russia and Iran in this regard. It was noted that Azerbaijan handles a significant volume of cargo within this corridor. Additionally, discussions were held on the Aras Corridor project, particularly the construction of bridges and road transport infrastructure along the Aras River towards the Arband checkpoint. Both sides recognized the project's importance for developing regional transport connectivity. The discussion also covered the construction of hydroelectric power plants along the Aras River between Azerbaijan and Iran. The issue of connecting electricity lines between Azerbaijan, Russia and Iran was touched upon, with an emphasis on the significant potential for cooperation in this sector. They noted that relations between the two countries would continue to steadily develop based on the principles of friendship, brotherhood and good neighborliness. It was also announced that the next meeting of the Intergovernmental Commission between Azerbaijan and Iran would be held in the near future. Both sides expressed hope that this meeting would provide a favorable opportunity to discuss specific projects highlighted by the heads of state.
Milli Majlis working groups on interparliamentary relations and delegations to international parliamentary assemblies sent a letter to parliaments and parliamentary assemblies of foreign states to exert pressure on Armenia for the return of Western Azerbaijanis. The letter states, Armenia has committed large-scale violations of law against the Azerbaijani people and state based on the ideology of racial discrimination and radical nationalism. The recently released video recording of the speech of former Armenian President Levon Ter-Petrosyan on July 23, 1993 once again demonstrates this. The speech unequivocally proves Armenia's responsibility as a state for the crimes in question. The letter expresses a call to the parliaments of foreign states and international parliamentary assemblies to pressure Armenia to dissuade it from racist policies, revanchism and militarism, and to create conditions for the return of Western Azerbaijanis. Milli Majlis Initiative Group for the Return of Western Azerbaijan called on the international community to condemn racial discrimination and ethnic cleansing policy of Armenia. The details of the detention of Azerbaijani ships in the territorial waters of Eritrea have been released, according to the statement made by the branch of Caspian Marine Services BV in the Republic of Azerbaijan on November 7, 2024. While the three ships were passing through the coastline of the state of Eritrea, a decision was made to continue the movement by entering the territorial waters of the state of Eritrea due to weather conditions, and the ship captains attempted to contact the security and Coast Guard agencies of Eritrea via the international channel VHF-16 to provide information regarding the entry into the territorial waters, but no response was received. According to the report received from the ship at around 10:06 local time on November 7th, it was revealed that all three of the above-mentioned ships were detained by the Eritrean Navy. Thus, following the requirements of the Eritrean Navy, the ships changed course and arrived at the point designated by the Eritrean Navy, and after anchoring, they were involved in the inspection process by representatives of the Navy. It should be noted that the relevant documentation process for the finalization of the inspection and the release of the ships is currently being completed. There are 24 people on board of the ships in question, including 18 Azerbaijani and 6 foreign citizens. Within the framework of Bizim Hayat project, improved yards covering multi-story apartment buildings where more than 3,000 residents live were commissioned in Nizami and Khatay districts of the capital with the participation of Vice President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, founder and head of Idea Public Union Leyla Aliyeva, and head of Baku Media Center Arzu Aliyeva. Within the framework of Bizim Hayat project, improved yards covering multi-story apartment buildings where more than 3,000 residents live were commissioned in Nizami and Khatay districts of the capital with the participation of Vice President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, founder and head of Idea Public Union Leyla Aliyeva, and head of Baku Media Center Arzu Aliyeva. The unhampered and convenient movement of physically disabled people was taken into consideration in the next renovated yards, as it was the case in other improved areas as part of the project. Synthetic turf mini-football playing field, different training equipment, chessboard, and the playground for kids were established to create favorable conditions for the development of children from all age categories, for the effective organizations of youth leisure time, and for raising the interest towards sport. The yards in both districts feature gazebos, benches, bird nests, and dog houses. In addition, new lighting poles, surveillance cameras were installed, the facades of the buildings were renovated, asphalt covering and roofing and electrical lines were renewed. Along with the restoration of the existing greenery in the yards, different types of trees and bushes were planted and landscape areas were created. Together with IDEA volunteers, Leyla Aliyeva took part in the tree planting campaign and presented keepsakes to the little ones who lived in the area. It should be noted that with the initiative of the founder and head of IDEA Public Union, Bizim Hayat project has been under implementation since 2017. The main goal of Bizim Hayat project is to make the courtyards ecologically clean and prosperous in the country, restore the greenery that forms the pillar of urban ecology, form a healthy lifestyle, and create safe and comfortable living conditions for residents. So far, the total of 156 residential areas have been landscaped and put into use by residents to date. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.